Hi, I'm Nicholas Goh, the CEO and founder of Verztec Consulting Private Limited. Localization may be a foreign concept to many, but before we question its needs and importance, ask yourself this. Have you ever thought about the role of language in business, or the possibility of utilizing language to help your business grow? Consider these statistics. 72.4% of consumers spend most of their time on websites in their own language. And 56.2% of consumers said that the ability to obtain information in their own language is more important than price. What do these numbers tell us? Firstly, there is a relationship between consumer purchasing habits and language. Therefore, understanding this relationship is a key first step to recognizing the importance of localization to the globalization concept. If we are talking about languages, English has long been regarded as the global language of business. But observing the current business climate, is it really? Looking at the number of internet users in the world by geographic regions, the majority of the world's internet users are found in Asia. It is also interesting to note that Asia is also the region where a number of the world's emerging markets are situated. Based on a McKinsey report, China, India, and Indonesia, together with emerging economies from other parts of the world, are expected to contribute about 45% of global GDP growth in the coming decade. Is your company able to speak in the languages of these emerging economies? Firstly, these emerging markets are changing where and how the world does business. This also means that languages used in business are changing as well. If you are looking to grow your business globally, you will soon discover the important role of language. This is where localization comes in. Localization is all about speaking in your customer's language. But it is not as simple as translating from one language to another. It goes beyond the translation and adapts the source content to the culture and linguistic sensitivities of the place where the translated text is to be used, also known as the locale. Localization supports your globalization efforts. It ensures that your business solutions are world-ready and adaptable in any locale. The next step is to then support your solutions with localized content that can be used to drive local interaction and engage the local community in the most authentic manner possible. There are both tangible and intangible benefits. The easiest way to understand how localization can benefit your company is that it makes it easier to do international business when your company is able to speak in many languages. You will reach more people, and ultimately, this can expand your business revenue opportunities as well as increase your total market penetration. Think about what else you can gain from being able to reach out to a vast worldwide audience. It increases the visibility of your business brand and allows you to grow a global reputation. Unless you have a dedicated localization department, it is much more efficient and cost-effective to entrust the adaptation of your content to local markets to a language service provider or LSP. Selecting the right provider is important because localization is not just a one-time occurrence. Rather, think of it as a process that requires consistency, reliability, as well as flexibility over an extended period. Let's take a look at what your vendor should bring to the table and how you can gauge their value. You need to be aware of what processes and quality controls should be in place to guarantee a successful outcome, from strategy to implementation and maintenance. To get things started, you can make use of the following checklist. Firstly, verify the LSP's technical competence in the areas you need. For instance, ask how linguist subject matter expertise is vetted. What are the technology and tools used by them? Make sure the supplier's technological know-how is sufficient to deal with your requirements. What are their experience with comparable projects? You can request references for similar past projects that have the same combination of language and subject matter, same type of content, and so forth. What are their quality assessment methods like? If top quality is a concern for you, ask detailed questions about quality assurance steps. Do not assume that ISO or other standards guarantee the quality that you need. What are the communication processes in place? Confirm your point of contact and escalation path, as well as project milestones and other expected reporting. How about deliverables? Be extremely clear and detailed of what the LSP is expected to deliver and when. What about accountability? Make sure the LSP stands behind their work and is willing to correct any errors to your satisfaction. What kind of resources do they have? Confirm how the LSP's production process works, such as whether they are using freelancers, subcontractor companies, and so on. Ensure there is clarity on price. Make sure you know what services and deliverables are included.